Hi VC, YouTube, George back with another video. I'm going to show the albums I bought in the last couple of weeks. 3 weeks prior, hadn't got anything. I thought I was doing really great, you know, calming down, and then I've got about 10 albums here that I've got in the last couple of weeks. So the first one, couple second-hand albums from a local record shop, is Dave Brubeck's Quartet, Time Out and Time Further Out. It's a double album. Original LP is just a single LP, recorded in 1966. This is on CBS UK. This is a UK 1976 copy. The extra album you get with it is really good too, really enjoyable. So big upgrade on my European CD LP on orange vinyl I had. So this is great album. Sound quality is pretty good. Second-hand jazz LP is Charlie Mariano Plays. This is a Japanese copy on Bethlehem. A Japanese insert there. So it's the Bethlehem label. So originally released in America in 1956. This is a 1976 Japanese copy. So Charlie Mariano plays tenor sax and alto sax, Stu Williamson on trumpet, Frank Rossolino on trombone, Claude Williamson and John Williams either on piano, Max Bennett on bass, and Stan Levy or Mel Lewis on drums. 10 tracks, fantastic cover, Charlie Mariano. Not all blue note. Up until then. Right, so I was 2 LPs short of the Blue Note 80s series. My local man, David Greencat, he ordered these 2, and I think we were hunting to guess they were coming from America. Anyway, three months down the line, no sign of them. He tried again, and nothing was really happening in the order. So this is Ruben Williams, Blue Mode. I think I got this off Amazon actually, which is amazing. Don't buy much from Amazon. So this was recorded the tail end is 69, released in 1970. Ruben Williams is an organ player, Melvin Sparks on guitar, Ruben Williams organ, Tommy Derrick on drums, John Manning on tenor sax. 6 tracks. We do Eddie Floyd's Knock on Wood on here. Ruben Wilson does most of the other tracks. Really cooking, great album, not overpowering again on the organ. Really nice. I say this was released in 1970, 2019 on the Blue Note 80s series. Fantastic album. And the other album I got was Robert Glasper, Canvas. This was released on CD in 2005. First time release on vinyl, 2019. And this is maybe a different Blue Note label. Why, I don't know. So it doesn't want to go back. Robert Glasper, piano player. This is predominantly a 3-piece outfit. Vincent Archer on bass, Damien Reed on drums. 2 tracks, it's a 10-track album. 2 tracks, Mark Turner and tenor sax, and Bilal does a bit vocal. Fantastic album, great piano, great jazz album, new jazz, but real hints to his roots and bebop jazz. Fantastic, really enjoyable, double album. So I had this in my eBay because I didn't think he was going to get it for me. So what I done was, there was 1 copy on eBay. I've had it there for 3 months, went to buy it, it was gone, sold out. Managed to get this on Discogs for a really great price, cheaper again. Well pleased. Robert Glasper, Canvas, beautiful, beautiful jazz album. So I've only got 1 Blue Note Classics. This missed out. Missed the other one anyway. So because I had it, I managed to. Kenny Burrell, I had a Music Matters Jazz on that. So this is Idle Moments, Grant Green. From 1964. Joe Henderson on tenor sax, Bobby Hutchison vibes, Duke Pearson piano, Bob Cranshaw bass, Al Harwood on drums. Fantastic album. Grant Green, Blue Note Classics. Fantastic. 2 tone pots this year. I'm going to slow down with the tone pots. I've had a look at a lot of them and I've got every tone pot that came out, and I'm going to slow it down because just getting too many of them. It stopped me by a lot of other things, but this one is McCoy Tyner, Expansions from 1968. Yep, 1968, fantastic album. Love McCoy Tyner. Got a wee bit of personnel on this. We have Woody Shawn trumpet, Gary Bartetts on alto sax, Wayne Shorter tenor sax, Ron Carter cello, Herbie Lewis bass, Freddie Waits drums on 1 song. On Song of Happiness. McCoy Tyner, what a piano player. Love him, one of my favourites. Well worth the money. It's not a gatefold, no photographs from the sessions. I think they should give us a discount on that really. But anyway, McCoy Tyner, Expansions, well worth the money. The other one this month is Sonny Clark, My Conception. Originally, Capitol Records 79. They must have released it. Didn't get its original release from 1959. Must have came out in CD. It didn't come out CD in 79. Sorry, I'll have to have a look at that. Maybe I'll tell you what, it'd be released in Japan, 1979 on vinyl. It's first airing in the Western world though. Sonny Clark, My Conception. Great picks as we expect. Really great LP. Sonny Clark, great piano player. Donald Byrd trumpet, Hank Mobley tenor sax, Paul Chambers bass, and Art Blakey drums. This is cooking. Great album. I think the reason it didn't come out originally was I think Sonny Clark was a bit under the influence of the old habit. Fantastic LP. If I was picking one, McCoy Tyner. Okay, so we want to pick up these Impulse releases on Analog Productions, and I've got 2 or 3 already. This is Sonny Rollins on Impulse. Sorry, I was taking a bit of paper off there. Sonny Rollins on Impulse. This is an upgrade copy, so I managed to trade in my UK copy from the 70s. This is from 1965. Fantastic album. The sound quality is magic and I can hear it right away. and it just makes it such a better album. Hearing the better sound quality. Great album, well recommended. Sonny Rollins on Impulse. And the other analog productions, I think, is Ray Charles, Genius plus Soul equals Jazz, arrangements by Quincy Jones and Ralph Burns. Ray Charles here, quite a strange album actually, because we all think of Ray Charles as this sort of blues jazz man at the piano. Well, one, he plays organ in this album, and two, he only sings one song, and it's a right bluesy song, I've Got News for You, and it's fantastic. The rest of the album is quite orchestrated. Sound quality is fantastic. There's too many people to mention it's on the album. Clark Terry, but it's like almost two bands. Show you on there. Ray Charles, Disappointment. I'm glad to have it in my collection, and I will play it. Not what I was expecting. I think this was first released in 1961. I think it was the second album released on Impulse. Ray Charles, Genius plus Soul equals Jazz. Okay, so that's 9. One to go. And this is a wee box on Impex Records. It's a one-step release. I've got 3596 of 5000. Now, it comes out in that. It's the outer box. This is Patricia Barber, Calf Blue. So there we have, comes out, it folds out, so you've got a booklet in there. Maybe show the booklet. Now I've waited 6 months to get this. One of the guys that gets me good records. You get no information, they take your money. Oh yeah, it's coming out, it's coming out. Don't tell you, there's a bit about the one-step process there. Don't tell you it's getting done in 2 runs, can't get copies, and I'm like, what's happening here? Sound quality is fantastic, so I ended up getting it from the States. I'd sort of given up on it, and I'd seen one of the, I think it was Music Direct or one of their offshoots had a copy, and I just, I've been waiting for it for 6 months. Calf Blue, there's not a track called Calf Blue on this, it's double album, 45, it's on the usual super vinyl. You can't see it, it's Mobile Fidelity, use the super vinyl, and Music Matters Jazz used to use it on some of their albums. This is a fantastic album. Now I think before, I kind of thought like lounge jazz wasn't really for me. This is no lounge jazz, this is a 3-piece band. Patricia Barber piano and vocal, John McLean on guitars, Michael Arnopol on bass, and Mark Walker on drums. 4-piece band. Really good, and really different, so it's not just Patricia Barber just knocking out jazz standards, they're all her own songs, and she does quite different things on it. It's really, really good. Sound quality is absolutely brilliant, fantastic. And last but not least, I've got a book. There was a chap on one of my Facebook groups that had bought this, and I went, I'm going to buy that, I'm going to have a look. Originally it says £48 on this, I got it for £11 on Oxfam website. And then Big Star 2000 in Australia, he showed it on Saturday Sunday or Monday, Jorge, George in Chile showed it, and now I'm going to show it. Uncompromising Expressions. What a fantastic book. About the albums, about the history, Blue Note. Great pictures, great. This is going to take forever to read this. Absolutely fantastic. Bobby McFerrin there, I think I've got that album. Great, absolutely brilliant. £11 picked this up for. Uncompromising Expression. It's funny to read that when it's all broken up. It's sort of really done in really nice, almost metallic print there. Fantastic book. Okay, that's for now, VC. Catch you around. Bye then.